What if the secret to high-performing teams wasn't another strategy or framework, but simply helping people to feel seen, heard and understood, valued, and connected to a purpose, connected to something bigger than themselves? This is a foundational principle that I apply in all of my work in leadership and culture and team development. The full declaration is everyone deserves to be seen, heard, valued, and connected to a purpose, connected to something bigger than themselves. And today we're going to break that down so that you can start using it as a leader and applying it to your team. The first element to that declaration is being seen. That's about being known, not just noticed. Do you know what your people's strengths are, what their challenges are, what motivates them, and what they're carrying? People don't bring their best if they feel invisible. As leaders, we often notice the results, but we rarely notice the people behind those results. A question to ask yourself is, do my good people know that I see them? Being seen means being acknowledged at the human level, not just performance level. Being seen is the beginning of psychological safety. So some practical ways to be able to show that we see our people is to call them by their name, connecting to them, acknowledging their effort, not just the outcomes, noticing when something seems off and having that conversation, asking them, what do you need today? And truly meaning it. So if I were to ask someone on your team if they feel seen, would their answer be yes? The second element to the declaration is everyone deserves to be heard. And not just heard, but heard and understood. It's important to know that they are not the same thing. You can nod along hearing every word, but miss the point entirely. True hearing equals words plus intent plus understanding. And when people feel heard and understood, they care more and they're more engaged. Some common mistakes that we make as leaders when it comes to hearing and understanding is that we listen to respond, not to understand. We jump to conclusions before truly understanding what they're communicating. And also through distractions. If we're being distracted and drawn away, whether it's by our phones, text messages, emails, other conversations that are going on around us, we're showing our people that they aren't worth our full attention. So how can we better demonstrate understanding? By reflecting back in our own words what we feel that they're saying. Maybe it's by asking questions, did I get that right? Or what's most important to you here? The result of being heard and understood is cleaner communication, deeper trust, and less conflict. So next time you're in that conversation with a coworker, someone you're leading, ask yourself, did you listen and understand, or did you just hear the words that they were saying? The third element to the declaration is everyone deserves to be valued. Many leaders value their people, but never show it or say it. Value is not just pay or title. It's a feeling that your contribution matters, that your presence on the team makes a difference. When people feel valued, they give more, they stay longer, and they advocate for your team, your organization, your cause. When they don't, they leave. Initially, it's emotionally, and eventually, it's physically. 3 dimensions to feeling valued. First is contribution. Do I feel that my work matters? Second is identity. Do I feel that who I am is respected here? And third is potential. Do I feel that this organization invests in me and truly cares about me? There's a term out there called quiet quitting. When people do not feel valued, they begin to disengage. They don't leave, they just do less and less, or they do the bare minimum to be able to stay. Being valued can be expressed in many ways through specific recognition, recognizing people for maybe not just always the outcomes, but also the effort. Maybe it's including them in decisions and projects. It's in developing them. And maybe it's even through gratitude, saying thank you and meaning it. So how do your people know that they're valued by you? The fourth element of the declaration is everyone deserves to have a purpose. Now by purpose, we mean a reason for showing up beyond the paycheck, beyond the benefit. Purpose is about how what you do connects to something that matters. Purpose is the multiplier to everything else. You may feel seen, heard, and valued, but still feel directionless. And a lot of times that's because there is a lack of purpose. True purpose is always outward facing, something bigger than ourselves. As leaders, we need to connect our team's work to something that matters. Purpose is the why that makes the what worth it. It's about being part of something bigger whether it's a team, a mission, a culture, a legacy, a community. Purpose doesn't have to be grand, but it does have to be real. Leaders create purpose-driven cultures by connecting the daily work to something bigger, by celebrating wins as impact, that the wins truly do make a difference in the big picture, giving ownership to meaningful work, and telling the stories of how the things we do make a difference. People don't just leave jobs, they leave where the purpose is lost. So if we were to ask everyone on your team, can every person articulate their why? Let's bring all 4 of those elements back together. Everyone deserves to be seen, heard, valued, and have a purpose, to be part of something bigger than themselves. Those aren't just soft ideas, they're foundations of high-performing human teams and organizations. And when leaders prioritize all 4 of those items, they positively impact retention, engagement, innovation, and trust. And this is what every human being deserves at work and in life. So my challenge to you is to choose one of those elements, to think about one person on your team and do one thing this week that helps them to feel it. Remembering that changing culture happens one moment at a time. If this content has resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and comment on an element or something that has resonated with you. And go ahead and share that with a leader who you feel needs to hear that.